Okay, I'm about to do the Moody Book Tag, and this is an original tag, really cool tag by Brittany at Slanted Spines, and I was tagged by Brian at Bookish. See their excellent videos in the description box below. Brian's is just a great work of editing. His retirement suits him. So great videos, please. And I subscribe to Brittany's channel, and seems really cool. So let's get on with this. I just got my new guitar, but I don't have any guitar picks. So I've been using like quarters and pennies, and it sounds all tinty like that. So I was gonna do like some kind of opening mood music or Rebel or some kind of Bowie song, but I put on my hat, so it set the mood. First prompt is, do you consider yourself a moody reader? And I also saw Steve Donehue's video of this and made some comments on it too. I'll leave a link below to his video as well, because I have some contentions with it. I want to joke and say I don't consider myself a moody reader, but I consider myself a moody person. But then Steve Donehue said we're all kind of moody readers. I mean, if we pick TBRs or, what am I in the mood for? I've got my TBRs are up top on the right. So I'm going to leave it at that and go to prompt 2. Do you set TBR lists and do you stick to them? Yes and no, to answer the question. I do set TBRs, but I am open-minded enough to things fall in my lap. For example, last month, I had a chance to read Cicely Tyson's autobiography, so I jumped at that chance. It was a library book that came in. I was on a list for, and so that was good. But I didn't set it up in my TBR, so I've kind of stopped making TBRs month to month. I'll just do a wrap up and do reviews. But tags are a good way to get out like what you're currently reading sometimes. Which brings me to prompt 3. Do books affect you emotionally? Does the mood of a book rub off on you? Yes. Like, for some reason, the past few months I've been reading books that are set in Auschwitz and like Nazis and everything. For example, Buddy Read with Stephanie Cohen. I finished Mother Night. I also watched the film with Nick Nolte. It was great. And I'm also rereading Slaughterhouse-Five. So there's Walter Campbell Jr. makes an appearance in Slaughterhouse-Five briefly. You know how Vonnegut, he's constantly has reoccurring characters in that. And then a good friend Roz Skeledaniline about the books sent me transcript, which is all about Nazis and it's poetry, concrete poetry for real life. And that affected me. Let's see, prompt 4. When you're feeling sad, what do you read? Or do you not read when sad? And I read when I'm happy, when I'm sad, whenever. But if I'm really sad, I don't mind some self-help books. And I don't have many here, but I've read, except for this one I found, The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. He's a well-known writer in the field. He's a cancer survivor. You know, beyond 10 years, you're a thriver. My father's a cancer thriver. But these are, it's a day-by-day thing with poetry and quotations and aphorisms in it. You know, let's see, You are what you are seeking, St. Francis. There's a blurb on here from Marion Williamson, whom I love. Let's see. But anyway, so I would pick up, if I was really sad, I'd pick up something like that. Prompt 5. Most often, do you use reading as an escape, to learn, or to critically reflect? Now, when I was a kid, it was for escape. I could definitely, I would pick up a book and start reading it. It'd be noon, and I'd look back again, and it'd be like 2 o'clock. Go, wow, I was really immersed in this book. Now, Steve goes into this little rant about, like, if you're using reading for an escape, you're mentally ill. And that, but then he goes on into Prop 10 about saying he can be reading in front of people at a train station and misses a train call or something, or he'll be at the airport waiting for someone to arrive, and they'll just be standing there, and he'll still be reading. So if that's not escapism by reading, I don't know what is, Steve. But now it's more to learn for me. I've said this before, I've learned more from fiction than from like nonfiction. And then go into, that's a fact for me. Let's see. And also I read much more critically now these days. It just comes with the dotage. It comes with age, the territory. The more you read, the more you know, and the more critical you become, I guess. Prompt 6. What is a book that made you laugh out loud? And both Brian and Steve mentioned Thomas Pynchon. Steve mentioned Gravity's Rainbow and Mason and Dixon. Mason and Dixon, brought to you by Cherry Coke, by the way. But I'm rereading Against the Day right now at Tom LA Books, and we're about 1/3 of the way through. It's over 1,000 pages. It makes me laugh out loud all the time. Like an example of there's a talking light bulb in Gravity's Rainbow. Here, there's talking heat lightning. It's all about light in here. And yes, Thomas Pynchon does make you laugh out loud. Very much so. As does Kurt Vonnegut. Although he's talking about Nazis and everything, we're also talking about the planet Tremfedoria, and the Transfedorians, where Billy Pilgrim is swept off to. But it has correlations with his prisoner of war things. Very distinct correlations that I'm going to talk to in my video about the Slaughterhouse-Five later this month, of course. 7. What is a book that made you cry? Now, Mother Night. There's a love story in Mother Night that is horrendous. I'm not giving any spoilers away, I don't think, when I say this is a spy novel. So spy novels have many twists and turns. Well, this has a love story that has a horrendous twist in it, and it made me shed a tear. I'm not ashamed to say that. Great book. Wait for my review later this month. Prompt 8. What is a book that you didn't even know you felt about? I don't know what this question is. That's exactly how it's worded. I think I know where the question is leading. And I have an answer for it too. Because a book that I just said, what WTF about, is Sean Penn's. I forget the name of it. I don't even want to look it up. I've mentioned it, not recently, but you guys know that book? It got a lot of talk about blurbs on the back from famous people, but that book made no sense at all to me. I tried to read it a couple times and never even finished it. Something about Bob was in the title. But I'll find that book and put it up here. Sean Penn's. Prompt 9. Are you likely to read on a sunny or cloudy day? And, again, serious readers like us, we read on cloudy or sunny days. But, good question. And my answer will probably be, if I have to answer it, cloudy day. Because a sunny day, I'll be out walking by the river or, out having a picnic, out eating at a food cart. Prompt 10. Do you usually set the mood with music, lights, cameras, action, scents, aromatherapy? No, glass of white wine or coffee, or in this case, what am I drinking? Scotch on the rocks? No. Scotch on the rocks. I don't even know where that came from. I don't think I've ever had a Scotch on the rocks. But sometimes I make it comfortable, like make the room comfortable, heat-wise, temperature-wise. I have a shitty chair. I'm waiting for some furniture right now, but this chair, I've grown used to it. I used to like to read in bed, but I don't have a situation like that either where I can lean up. So I'm going to string a hammock up here, and just so I can kick back by the breeze of the window and play my guitar in the hammock. Prop 11. Can you leap from book to book, or do you need a buffer between books? I leap. I'm a leaper, I guess. Good question, though. After submerging myself in Vonnegut all month, and I read Slaughterhouse 5 earlier this year, I might need a buffer, and that buffer is going to come in the up and coming months with some Gene Wolfe. So I'm looking forward to reading these two books, the first half of the Book of the New Sun. So Shadow and Claw, the first two. And with that, who am I going to tag? Let's see, who do I want to... This is such a good tag. Should I tag the usual suspects? I think I will. So, make me Sam. Let's see. Jeremy Fee. Jim at Jim's Book Reading and stuff. Linda Book Lady. Sonja at An Enthusiastic Reader. Josh at Working Man Reads. Ramsey at Rajathon, if you have time to do it. And boy, I've been tagging Dane. I always tag Dane at Dane Reads. So has Roz been tagged in this? Roz at Scaladandaline about the books. Got tagged my buddy's Roz, so I'll leave it at that. Sorry if I missed some people. I'm sure somebody will tag you in this. How about Sina at Beating Around the Books? Okay, that's it. Bye. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.